Hello, welcome to the University of Cebu Lapu-Lapu Mandaue campus, and welcome to your orientation day on the course Nursing Informatics in CM 110. If you like computers and technology and you take nursing as a course, then that desires a significant advantage because more than ever, at this information age, the nursing profession needs nurses who are competent in clinical skills and also the application of information systems and the use of computers in nursing. To formally introduce myself, my name is Domino Poson. I am based in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. I hold an active nursing license for both the Philippines and Canada. Currently, I practice nursing as a staff of the Clinical Resource Team in Trillium Health Partners in Ontario, Canada. A year ago, the hospital where I work transitioned into full electronic information system, and the application of artificial intelligence and robotics were evident throughout the hospital. I used to be a clinical instructor in Cebu Normal University College of Nursing for nursing informatics, pharmacology, mental health, and psychiatric nursing, as well as medical surgical nursing and many others. In the later year of my teaching at CNU, I became the Dean of the College of Nursing. I received training and education locally and internationally for nursing informatics and online teaching. I hold a master's degree in mental health and psychiatric nursing and graduated my nursing degree in CCMC, CNU, and continued my education in Humber College here in Canada, St. Francis Xavier University in Nova Scotia, and George Brown College in Canada. As I have mentioned, I am currently practicing as a nurse and I was given a chance by your dean, Dr. Marcelo Lopez, to teach nursing informatics once again. And it is my pleasure to put on the table my experience in a clinical setting on how nursing informatics is being used. And maybe as we go through our lessons, I will share my experience as a nurse in Canada. It is an excellent decision to have someone from the clinical area because it connects the classroom to the clinical setting. And also, I can share with you how nursing is practiced in the Philippines and Canada. In this course, we will not talk about technology predictions or simulated future as seen in Hollywood movies, and I will perform discussions as close to the truth. Before, when I was teaching nursing informatics at Cebu Normal University, we usually culminate the course by going within and outside of the Philippines. We've been to hospital around Cebu, Manila, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Macau, and the goal is to benchmark on what are the technologies that are being used by nurses here and abroad. It was an exciting course and students would love to enroll because of the out of the country nursing informatics experience. Going back to the course name is Nursing Informatics and the course code is NCM 110. This course is a 3-unit subject or 3-unit course, 2 units for theory and 1 unit for laboratory. There are no prerequisites to this subject. The course is delivered online and is a mixed synchronous and asynchronous model. So there are times when we have to see each other simultaneously, but the majority will be asynchronous, meaning you have to work on your own time. I don't require a textbook for this course, but my primary source is Nursing Informatics and the Foundation of Knowledge, 5th edition by McGonigal and Maestrian, as you can see in your slides. I use Google Class as an extension of our classroom, WhatsApp for communication and support, and Classroom Marker for exams. Classroom Marker accounts will be sent through your email when I receive your information from the University of Cebu. We will use WhatsApp to communicate with each other quickly and efficiently. I use WhatsApp to give you up-to-date information regarding the course. You can also ask your classmates and me, of course, if there are any questions relating to the course, most especially when we take the exams and you lose internet connection or a bug occurs during the test. You can even call me if it is an emergency. In this slide, I will talk about expectations of learners. Since we are adult learners here, the following are the expected behaviors of an adult learner. First, you have to follow the UCLM policies regarding academic performance. It would help if you were also responsible for being aware of the course content and outcome and announcements. You have to visit the Google Class or look at our WhatsApp group for any announcement and use the group chat responsibly. If you send me an important message, like for example, a request for a formal letter, please send it using the registered email in this course. I will ignore messages or emails from non-registered emails. This meaning to say the registered emails are the ones you put in when you enrolled in the class. Finally, you are responsible for acquiring the necessary hardware and software required for this course. Please secure your laptop or the school's library or laboratory computer or an iPad and whatnot. I suggest that you also create a cloud storage because cloud storage to back up your important files for this subject. Now we will discuss the testing policy. All of you in this course should meet the testing requirements, which I will discuss later. Missing an exam and automatically receive a 0 mark unless the reason is valid. On the slide are the various reasons from sickness and to religious observances. The first that we will talk about is sickness. When you are not able to take the exam because the doctors feel that you are not healthy to take the exam, I just need the doctor's official certificate. The second is funeral. I need a proof of attendance that you were there in the ceremony, and also courtroom appearances. I need the certificate of attendance and or the summon for the courtroom appearance. The last valid reason is religious observances. I believe that UCLM recognizes and values spiritual diversity and will accommodate learners who, by religious obligation, are unable to attend the exam. Just let me know about your religious obligation and I will arrange something that works for you. If you have any allergies to tests and exams, that isn't a valid reason for our courses and is not covered for this course's policy. So your assignment should be submitted through Google Classroom or email as per instruction. Most probably, it is submitted in Google Classroom. I will not accept assignments sent through the WhatsApp group. The file name should start with your username and the title of the assignment. If your last name is Lopez and you are to submit the assignment titled Literature Review, you would write it as Lopez Literature Review. I have an example of this in the slide. Right there. Okay. Now let's talk about assignment due dates. It will be unlikely to change the assignment due dates because this course was planned before its implementation. But if there are uncontrolled, out of my control, or like natural disaster that will happen, so we cannot pursue with our due dates. We have to like accommodate the needs of the students as well. But if you have to send a request for an extension, send the request by email at least 24 hours before the due date. Late submissions for your assignments are deducted, and these are the late submission penalty. 1 day is 5%, 2 days is 15%, 3 days is 30%, 4 days late is 50%, and 5 days is 100%, or a mark of 0. The table above shows the evaluation system that I use, and this will give you an idea of what assignments to submit when and the weight of the assignments or activity. Let's talk about the individual discussion. All of you have to participate in the discussions by posting your feedback, learning experience, and or reflections on the week posted discussion from me. For example, for chapter 1, I will post a video discussion in Google Class, so everybody has to post a reply under the video discussion, and the reply would be as per instruction. For example, I am discussing Unit 1, and I will tell you at the very end of my discussion to write a reply or write a response, and these are the questions, and you need to respond below the video. The reply could be a feedback, learning experience, and or reflections. For example, I'm discussing computers, and then after listening to the discussion and reading the required literature, at the bottom of the video, you write a comment in Google Class that says, what I learned about the topic for this week is that the computer is a vital tool in nursing, yada yada. Your individual discussion is 10% of your grade. A rubric is found in the course outline. Website critique assignment. The second assessment tool. You will find the complete instruction and rubrics in the course outline. So this assignment is all about looking for a medical or nursing website and an app and critiquing it. I have a set of questions that need to be answered in your critiquing that is found in the course outline. The goal of this is that you will be able to determine the integrity and usefulness of a website, and this is 15% of your grade. Next is the self-reflection discussion assignment. I will assign you a VGS or virtual gaming simulation, and you will write a reflection paper about the experience. Details of the assignments and rubrics are found in your course outline, and this is 10% of your grade. Prelim and semifinals are online tests, 15% of total grade. Midterm exam and another online exam, which is 20% of your total grade. And the final exam is an online exam and is 30% of your total grade. Prelims, midterms, semifinals, finals, tests, and quizzes are scheduled online. Randomized, no review of answers, and results will be up as soon as you finish. Remember, no cheating during exams, no screen capturing of questions. If caught, plagiarism will apply. It is scheduled, meaning everybody has to answer at the same time. Make sure you have a stable internet connection. Please do not take the exam if you don't have a stable internet connection. Make sure you have one. You can use your phone, computers, or iPad or tabs in answering. I use Classmarker, an online testing service, for this, and I will email your account as soon as the enrollment process is done. The passing grade for this course is 3, and all plagiarized assignments and tests are automatically 0, and the learner will receive a grade of F in this course. Now we will talk about academic dishonesty. According to Purdue University 2021, and I quote, plagiarism is using someone else's ideas or words without giving them proper credit, end of quote. It could be intentional or unintentional and is a grave offense in academic and professional settings. Plagiarism is a big thing, and I would like to advise you to please, if you copy anything, please cite. You have to review UCLM's student handbook to know more about plagiarism. This course requires the student to submit all original. Copying from others' assignments or paraphrasing another student's paper or submitting a previously submitted assignment is covered under the definition of plagiarism. Examples of plagiarisms are submitting an assignment that is not yours, copy and paste from the internet, copying a direct quote without using quotation marks, citing the source, and using published or unpublished sources without mentioning the author or source, and finally, changing or paraphrasing the source of information and ideas without proper citation. So how to avoid plagiarism? Use quotations to indicate the material is copied and cited. Our reference is based on APA 7 guidelines, and please see the video at the bottom of this video, and the links on coding using APA 7 guidelines. When paraphrasing statements, you have an ethical responsibility to make your audience aware that they are borrowed, that the words you use are borrowed from someone and from somewhere. I cannot emphasize the importance of citation and references in your assignments much greater than this, because I want you guys to perform citation every time you submit your assignment, and every time you adopt, you copy, or every time your words are inspired by other writers. Go to www.owl.purdue.edu, can be found under this video, to learn more about plagiarism and citations. Before I forget, please submit the plagiarism contract on or at the end of week 2. The plagiarism contract is found in Appendix A of your course outline. I will post an announcement in Google Class to sign and upload these forms. To make your life easy, you can also use citationmachine.net. This is a website that when you enter all the books information, it creates a citation for you. And it's very easy. When I was a student, I used this one. And if you wanted to learn, the more serious one, please go to purdue.edu. Now, when you use citationmachine.net, make sure that your settings are APA 7th edition and make sure that the format is correct. I am using Grammarly to generate a plagiarism report for or similarity report in checking your submissions. Your work should be 0 to 5% similar to anything submitted and published online. You only have one chance to submit, so make sure you do your due diligence on checking your work. So anything that is copied in the internet will be detected by Grammarly, and Grammarly will give me a similarity report. So remember, you only have one chance to submit. By submitting your paper or assignment, you agree that you are submitting your paper to be used and stored as part of the Grammarly services, that your institution may not use your paper following your institution's policy, and the use of Grammarly services will be without recourse against Grammarly and its affiliates. So these are the outline and the topics of this course. So this is the content of this course in short. Some of the contents are updated. Some of these contents are updated to fit nursing informatics current needs and competency. So this is found in your course outline, which can be downloaded when you access your Google Class. And I will just run through it very quickly so you know the contents of our course. So I also included assignments in red, so you have a timeline view and know when to submit your assignment. Major exams are also in red, so you are reminded how close your exams are and what to prepare. These are some important things to remember, so our schedule may change due to uncontrolled circumstances. Please check our Google Classroom or WhatsApp group for any updates. Every week I will be posting lessons. So lessons will be posted on a Sunday. Okay? We will discuss your schedule later on, but I will repeat this like at the very end of my presentation. But every week I will be posting the lessons, including the link for the reading materials. Your responsibility is to read the required reading materials to keep up with the lesson. Another thing is that you are expected to review, reflect on, and integrate relevant competencies to demonstrate your skills, knowledge, and application for every assignment. All rubrics in this course include and reflect suitable PH, US, and Canadian competencies in nursing informatics. In this course, we follow Philippine Standard Time, or PST, and the first day of our week is Sunday. We only have 2 major assignments for this course. I already discussed their percentage in your total grade in my previous slides. You have to make good in these assignments and make every effort to make it your own, because if you make your assignments by yourself, there is learning, and the risk of plagiarism when you create your assignment by yourself is unlikely because you already know what plagiarism is. Website critique. So this is one of the assignments, projects that we will, assignments that we will do in this course. So I don't know if critiquing is unique, or is this your first time to do a critiquing? I'm not sure, but this is how you would critique a website. So why do we critique the website? The purpose of this website critique assignment is for you to critically examine a website or an app for its usefulness in the medical profession or nursing profession. It's because there's a lot of websites there, a lot of apps that is creepy, and we don't know the validity and the usefulness of these apps in our profession. We don't know if they're safe to use or they are not. So this is why this assignment is given to you. You need to look for healthcare systems or information systems or an app online and then give a review. You don't have to purchase or subscribe, and you need to answer some of the guide questions, which is found in the description for this assignment, and which can also be found in the course outline, and it should be enough. Next is you write your critical analysis in a narrative format creatively. I don't want to read a boring procedural critique, but you have to make it exciting, creative, and fun. Fun to read, so I will not get bored. The output must be 5 pages long, not including the title page and the reference pages. It should be double spaced, and the font is Calibri at 12-point font. And please follow EPA 7 edition for your citations and references. To name your file, follow your format and start it with your surname, and the title of the assignment. For example, Lopez Website Critique. Remember that this assignment measures your intelligence and how you critically analyze an app or a website's credibility to be used in nursing. This is the rubrics for the website critique assignment. Follow this rubric to get a perfect score. So you only need to look at the exceed standard. So please read all of those before you proceed to write your website critique assignment rubric. Another and the last assignment for this course is the self-reflection discussion assignment. This assignment is a two-part assignment. Part 1 is to participate in a VGS or virtual gaming simulation brought to you by Ryerson University. I will send you the link using Google Class. And then, after participating, download the summary report to be submitted together with your reflections. Part 2 of this reflection discussion is that you will write about the usefulness, impact, and future of this technology in nursing based on the teamwork simulation. You are not expected to write a literature review or define terms. Please feel free to write your experience and be creative with your assignment. To help you start writing your reflection, follow the presented format in here. Okay, in the first part. So the first part of your work of your reflection will be, you will write about why did you choose this topic and why this is important, and then your brief introduction. In the second paragraph, so I always use the 3-paragraph format. The first one, as what I've said. The second paragraph will be when you tell your story and include how you feel in the scenario. And the third and the last one will be your reflections, and after that, your conclusions. So this assignment is a maximum of 3 pages long, not to include a title page and reference page. It should be double spaced, and the font is Calibri 12 points font and APA 7th edition referencing and citation. File format follows the surname and the title of the assignment. For example, your last name is Lopez and your assignment is self-reflection discussion assignment. You would name the file Lopez underscore self-reflection discussion assignments. Please submit your summary report and reflection together in one file. That is a very specific instruction. Failure to follow that instruction is fail, a grade of fail. Your self-reflection first and put the summary report at the very end. This is the rubrics for your self-reflection discussion assignment. Take a look at the indicators and please do an excellent job in making your assignment. This is the rubric for your discussion, posting, and activity. So this is like a weekly task that you need to do. This is I actually describe this one as not actually like individual, just an individual posting. It could be an activity or it could be a reaction that I wanted you to do. This is how you write your response to the weekly discussions. This is 10% of your grade and will be considered your attendance and participation for the week. This is where I look when I consider your grades. It has been found that there is a strong correlation between student success and participation. So you need to participate, okay? So please participate in all of our lessons for the entire duration of this course. This is the plagiarism contract that is found in your course outline. This is to remind you of your responsibility not to get involved with plagiarism and receipt that plagiarism has been disclosed to you during the start of this course. So typically, this is how I will conduct my class. This is the usual pattern of my teaching. First, I will do a video discussion, and of course, that is live or recorded. Most probably, it is recorded. And then, after listening to my discussion, you will read the required supplemental readings. Note that several readings needed are not included in this discussion. It is your responsibility to read them. After reading the required materials, you have to write in your individual discussion or response as comments in Google Class. I already mentioned how to do it in the past slides. And finally, I will end by collecting the assignment or a reminder of an incoming assignment. So it's straightforward, and I hope you guys follow the pattern of teaching that I will be doing in this course. Now, time flies very fast. You must submit your assignment and take your test on time. Your quizzes do not happen all the time. They are scheduled, as I've said in my past slides, and it is through Classmarker. Classmarker is a website used for doing surveys and doing tests. This is a business level test service. I'll register you and I will send your Classmarker account to your email and keep a copy of it, okay? Keep it safe. If you have a notebook for nursing informatics, put it there. My suggestion is to create a folder of nursing informatics and put everything on it. Yeah, or if you are a hard copy kind of a student, you want to buy a binder and place everything on it. Just important information regarding your quizzes and tests. It is randomized. You cannot go back and only move forward if you answer the questions in front of you. Results will be published right after you take the test or maybe after the clinical instructor reviews your test, but there will be no review of your answers. So you have to answer the ones in front of you before moving forward. If you have questions or concerns about your exams, I'll be happy to do a video conference to answer all of your concerns. I am online during your exams to answer your questions, technical difficulties, or just in case you lost connection. you can send me a message or call me through our WhatsApp group. Class schedule, before I forget. So this class is online, and content for the week is posted on Sunday, which is the beginning of every week, and you are expected to listen to work on the assignments on your schedules as shown above. So I know section A is Tuesday and Thursday, and section B is Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30, which is the lecture, and 8:30 to 10 o'clock laboratory. So I created a program, I designed this discussions to include both laboratory and lecture. Once again, topics or contents for the week is posted on Sunday. So if you have spare time on Sunday, you can work in the convenience of your home, right? Before I end, I would like to give you some tips. Actually, this is not mine. This is copied from a website. Some time management tips. Our time is limited resource, so you have to spend it wisely. Follow this suggestions by Purdue University, and it will help you to be on top. So you have to avoid time wasters and set your goals. Time wasters, like when you get your cell phone, sit in the toilet, and then you scan. That's a time waster. Okay. Do not multitask. Focus on what's in front of you. Always on top. Always be on top, and make a to-do list. Okay, to-do list. So I always have a notebook, or my cell phone has a to-do list. I put everything in there, and I check everything that I did. Do not multitask. Make your routines. Take a break. It's very important. Okay, so you work 2 hours and take a break, or 1 hour after, take a break. Okay, break is like 15 minutes. Okay, don't break the whole entire day. And then take time off. Sundays is a family day. Okay, I post on Sunday. If you prefer, you can work on Sunday for the activities of this class, and then you have spare time on the week. Okay, on the schedule, in your schedule. But make sure you finish your reading nursing contents and assignments on time. And also delegate tasks. Okay, if you prefer to, you can group with your taskmate, and ask your classmate how to do this, and then you delegate tasks. It's up to you. How do you manage your nursing informatics course? I suggest that you help each other. That's the way to do it. Okay, and I think we've covered everything necessary to get you started with this course. Once again, please join the WhatsApp group and send me your full name, class and section, contact number, and Google email if you don't have a Google email. Okay, invitation to Google Class and ClassMarker account will be sent as soon as everyone has shipped the required information. If you have questions, please write them as a comment below, and or send your questions to our WhatsApp group. Thank you, and welcome to Nursing Informatics. I hope you enjoy your time in this course.